After that, he pursued his degree in computer science in UTM Skudai in 2006. Right? After graduating, he worked in a shop, computer shop, I guess, for $500 a month. Right? 4 years, he was doing that job and doing other things part-time. 2010, he tied his knot with his beautiful wife. Okay. And also he started working in Cosmo Point as an IT lecturer. Right. For 5 years, he was there. And then he was bored with the static lecturer's life. So in 2013, he formed his own company, Plenitude IT. He did it part-time first. He did the business part-time. And at the same time, in 2013, he did his master's in UM, Artificial Intelligence. Okay, and 2015, he went full-time in his business. Then he told me it flopped, his business flopped terribly. And then he picked up after all learning and struggling how to come out. In 2019, this is COVID year. COVID gave him a turning point. Okay. And then his projects started coming in. He has done projects in Malaysia. His projects are mostly based on industrial, they are based on industries and consumer based. He has one project in Singapore for a database company. Up to now, up his sleeve, he has completed 80+ projects. And let's put our together and welcome the Managing Director of Plenitude IT, our own President-elect, Mr. Raja Prabu.
Thank you, Mr. Jeevan, for the introduction. I actually overwhelmed. And good evening, President, Prasanna, Rotarians, guests, Zoomers, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm so grateful and so honored to be here to deliver my very first talk, actually. This is my first open talk. I feel very nervous. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, my name is Prabu. So I'm in the IT industry, started from the computer science, as they even say, since after I left STPM. Then from there, I continue and learn from zero to up to AI level. So I'm doing projects in the AI nowadays, and I also become a consultant for those who want to run their business. And nowadays, everybody knows that digitalization, right? So our PM, our country, most of the country, they are focusing on the digitalization. So most of my consultancies will be on the digitalization process. Okay, further, talking further about AI, can you guys tell me what is AI actually?
Artificial intelligence.
So before we, artificial intelligence, yes. What do you understand? What do you know about AI?
ChatGPT.
Wow. It's an application. Any other answer? Have you seen in Google, when you search artificial intelligence, it prompts many pictures, right? Images. Have you seen what are the pictures always show?
Robots.
Yeah. Robot. With bold edge. So one of the reasons my appearance, I show this appearance here because I want to present AI, I want to show. That's the theme. AI basically, when we search in Google, they say always show that human hate, human brains, and transform to the robots. So that's actually overview of the AI. AI basically is the thing. We change, we create an application or we create some kind of solution where it really replicate from human brains. How human tackle a problem, how human translate the problem, analyze, and then come out with a solution. So that's all we always say the experts, right? Any industries and somebody, the experts, they give the solution when they see patient, when they see consumer, when they see the manufacturing, when they see the creative products, when they're selling any industries, when they involve in the real time cases, daily operations, businesses, anything, they face it, the problems, and then they come out with idea. So that's the expertise. We replicate the brain, we replicate the solution, and we transform to digital. We call it AI. That's basically AI. So what the challenges? Oh, okay, what the challenges? We until now the science, I don't know about the doctorate science, how brain actually works. We still do. Scientists are still working on it and trying to figure it out how the brain actually works. And but the technology evolves, and then it's give us some rough idea. So we come out with there's a cell, the cells got some inputs, we take the inputs, we process, we come out with the output. Basically, the computer industry also we can such way. So three things overview. One is input. Who gives the input? Human. Somebody gives the input. So for example, you click a link. The link consider input. You ask the computer or you ask your phone, mobile phone. You ask the device to open the page. So the device take as a your instruction as a that link you click, right. That's it take as an input, and he process it. He understand you want to open that web page or an application, and he open it from you. So basically, three things will be in this AI: input, process, output. So that's basically this computer industry actually evolved from that. So first calculator introduced, people enter number. So calculator take the as an input, and then the operation, what you want to do, time, so plus or minus, it take the inputs. Another number, when you press the equals, he compute and give the answer. So why we have all these things? Because to make our life simplified, to solve, to help us in our daily operations, daily activities, to remind us what are the things we have to do, to keep as a storage what we already have done, like pictures and so on. So that's actually overview about AI. This AI actually very I will say very hot topic in last few years. I will say like last 2-3 years especially. After Elon Musk introduced SpaceX, and then he introduced Tesla cars, everybody saying AI, but actually this AI already started from 1980s, 1990s. But only thing, because of the hardware dependencies, we still taking a lot of time to work parallelly with this development. So now the advancements of the hardware, we are in very, can say very optimum level nowadays. We see so many theories become a practical. So how you see Tesla cars can drive its own, while we can sleep. So that's one of the application from the AI. Okay, this is the, as I said, daily application. We have smartphone applications and virtual assistants, and also social media algorithms. All these things are shows AI is so advanced. Some people they are saying, I also talk to few people, they are saying that AI help us, and many people they are worrying about their jobs future. Some people are saying in future we will lose jobs. Maybe one time up to one level, AI will take over the whole planet and they will eliminate humanity. So that's how hot topics are. You can find out in the Googles. But we will find out what will happen. So talking about AI, where we can have this AI in industry. So you can say you just name it any industries. hospital, tourism, transport, retail, education, communication, gaming industry, social media. All these industries nowadays, they have to use AI. They have to digitalize their business. If you are running a school, if you are running a tuition center, you need to use this platform, Zoom especially, or Google Meet. If you are running your online shopping, so nowadays you see the transformation is like from the shop lot. Now we don't need to shop loss at all. So it's like no more depend with your outlets and the border, no more boundary. You can from here you can sell to anywhere. So that's the Shopee shows a proofs of after the Shopee and Lazada introduced in Malaysia, so we can directly purchase things from China. We can directly purchase things from any other countries using Amazon. So all these things, because of the advancements of the AI and the computer world, it doesn't mean that AI produce this application. No, no. But this AI help us to show what are our favorite items. One of the most intelligent work we can say here, when you open Instagram or your Facebook, it will prompt some advertisement where it's actually running in your head. Maybe you're thinking to want to go Sarawak, for example. All of a sudden, you open your social media web pages, Sarawak tourism package will appear, Sarawak hotel will appear, Sarawak, any food and culture will appear. It take your attentions, you take your attractions, and then it helps to make you decide, and then it will take the order from there. So all these things, advancements from this AI, how it works, that's the most crucial part. So today our topic will cover three sections. One is the introduction, whatever I said just now. Second, how it works. We need to understand how actually it works. Once you understand better how it works, and then you won't feel that threatened. You won't feel fear. You won't have that fear. So you will try to adapt it. So third section, what AI will do and what we can do with this AI. So digitalization, three topics we will cover. In the meantime, anything you want to ask, so you can ask any question. Hopefully I can answer. These are the famous techniques, algorithm in AI. So we call it machine learning. One of the best parts in the AI is human invention in AI is a machine learning. For example, if we have a baby, we compare like a baby. We create a computer, we create a system. We assume the system as a baby. We feed the information, we keep feeding information, we keep data to the baby, and the baby will grow up, the baby will take all the data, process and keep it. So it keep learn. Once it become an adult, that adult will advise, will give the solution. Exactly like human, from baby to the senior. So the system also from the baby to the matured system. So once he reach that level, he will take most of the fields and he will give that solutions, ideas, prediction. Most important part is the forecasting. Sentiment analysis is one of the best part we have invented in the AI. He can predict what will happen based on your pattern. People will say the pattern will be different based on the human individual. But then this pattern analysis also will basically go individually. So from that individual session, this system will take all the data, he compile, he will learn, the system itself will learn, and then he come out with the predictions and forecasting or suggestion for you. That's how works the product area. That's how I said how Shopee works, how the tourism things work, how social media works. All this from this area. It collect all the data, whatever you are giving, you are watching, you are seeing, you are clicking, you are sharing. All the data will be collected, processed, and it give you back. So in the year 2023, I think end of this last year, there's a one Akta become a very famous data Akta and introduced. They also bentang in parliament. And every application, everybody who following all these things, they have to protect the data. I think Sharana knows better, right? So data, somebody take our data without our permission, we can go launch a report on that. So it's because they can misuse it. As I said, all the advantages, there are many disadvantages also. It depends on the people, what they choose. If they choose AI for a good purpose, it will give the good as a return. When somebody, unethical people, they choose negative way, it will give the negative aspects. So, okay, these are the things that red pink color, you see 01 until 04, is actually from the machine learning. We come up with some kind of the technique. We have a few techniques is we call goal-oriented searching, goal-oriented process, supervised and unsupervised. We don't know where we are going to, but we drive to that unsupervised technique. So there are techniques, very technical terms, but basically we just understand. Computer process, you collect data, you already know what is the goal, and then it give you idea. Computer collect the data, don't know, we don't know what are the things they are searching for. But the computer still taking a lot of time to process and they give you visualization chart, some kind of the chart. That is actually unsupervised version. So the field, the big data mining, a meaningful compression, structure discovery, feature extractions, all basically for the online shopping product manufacturers, their purpose. And to go to next, I don't think we will go very in detail, but in say you are interested in any kind of the thing, maybe we can talk further than that. So I run the go through on this. Recommended system, targeted marketing, customer segmentation also go for the manufacturer. Industrial Revolution 4.0. Now the government also insisting and make it compulsory. You need to use certain criteria. One of that is the ERP solutions. Enterprise, very big solution. We need to adapt it. When you have a manufacturer and you need to use this system, you need to spend a lot of money for that. This system, that means you're digitalizing the whole process to the using these applications. So this application is very powerful because he will reduce human errors and he will reduce costs, expenses. He will give more revenue. And then the blue color side, that top on right, fraud detection, image classification, customer detection, all of these things we can say is like a CCTV, photo sessions. When somebody do the criminal things, thief, so we always take the CCTV. From the CCTV footage, we do analytic part, we give that, we come up with our conclusion, we charge them. But now, we also digitalizing this way. When we convert all the video, the clips taken from the CCTV, we just pass it to the AI. AI will process it. AI will give you suggestion. AI will work on the face recognition, image recognition. Most advanced is actually our expressions, our feeling. Also, you can try to understand how based on the eye and the smiling way. So AI will understand what actually you're feeling of. That's very advanced. And there's another ECG, right? ECG, we put it on our head. EEG, sorry. EEG, that's the things, we take a signal from brain, we take what actually your brain is thinking. There's one application I've been done about 8 years ago. It's a wheelchair for the person who 90% or 95% parallel. Nothing is movement, only the brain is functioning. So the brain tell right or move left, the wheelchair actually moves. So they have invented this wheelchair. They also tested and it's work. It's ready. Okay. And most important, everything is work in a real-time basis. So it's not like you feeding data, you come next month. How the most consultancies work in that way, right? They say, okay, you wanted to hire a company, they will ask them, okay, you process, you digest all my data, you give me what package I should come on. So for example, you are running a telco company, Maxis. Okay, you see competitor DG and Salcom and so on, and you wanted to introduce a new package for certain group of the people. So before they introduce, they will run all these things. They will do the competitor analysis. They will do a market analysis, SWOT analysis actually. So now the AI helps you to do that. When you just feed the data, AI already got big data, very huge data. They will tell if you choose age 19 to 30, and then you set the packaging, AI tell your success rate will be low or very high. So once you know that success rate is there, so you can process it. Once you see the success rate is very low, then the accuracy will be there. So definitely you can make the decision whether you continue or not discontinue the package. So everything will happen in the real-time decisions. So helps of again the cloud server. Cloud server will help to make things process very big. There's a company, the term we call in the US areas, I think gold something, they call it or one kind of the community. They're actually having a very huge building, and in the building they have very huge servers, very big servers. What they do, the servers will go and check in the market, the company new businesses, new inventions. They process it. They give the idea to that the owners. This company will have a potential in the future. This company will not have, going to have future. So based on that, these people will invest money. They do the consulting. They buy all the shares. So from there, they started to control the whole America. So all these ideas come from actually some people. They are very intelligent. There are three type of artificial intelligence level. I will say we are in today artificial narrow intelligence, where we are still feeding data. What we are seeing, actually for me, we already passed that level. We already see the end output. But in the computer world, and the experts are still claiming that we are still in a phase that we are feeding data. So the system is already there. It's trying to take the data, convert it, process it, and digest it. The machines are still learning. That's why when you say Tesla, there's a recent case is that Tesla failed, met an accident, and everybody start to condemning it. Actually, it's not failed. It's a very normal. It's trying to adapt. He's still missing some of the data. He still need more data. When he digesting in such case, next time the same things happen, the machine already learned. So it won't, the same error, it won't be repeated. Okay. So after that, we call it artificial general or strong AI intelligence. So in this era, they are saying about 2040, but looking at the speed, looking at the adoption, looking at the interest of the companies, giant companies and public, probably this will be very faster. So this era is like a very big task. So oriented operations and improve capability. So slowly we are eliminate human efforts. So what they are saying actually, jobless, all this, right? We are going to eliminate human hands-on, human efforts to perform such a task. In future, this is actually very most people are actually very scared. What you see the bottom there, jobs enhanced, job at risk, humanity actually risk. But I still argue the most people, experts are saying we need to have this thing to have a better world, to introduce a very peaceful, very efficient world. But some people, they are arguing, when you introduce application, when you introduce such a system, technology, slowly eliminating jobs. When there are no jobs, what people are going to do? So people will no more. They're also eliminating some peoples. But then you see what happened in the last 3-4 years. When the COVID attacked the world, so there are people, they jobless, right? There are many people jobless. But what was happened? New job introduced, like Crabs, Food Panda, new things, the Shopee, people work from home. There's a very new term, very popular in this generation is actually we call influencer. Anybody knows about the influencer? Influencer, people introduce something, they do some kind of the drama, and they're trying to influence their followers to sell things. And it's not a joke. They are getting paid. They're getting dollars, US dollars. So they don't care their moral value. That's another case. So negative parts we just put it aside. We talk about the positive things. So what I'm trying to say, in future, there won't be some jobs won't be there, but new jobs will be introduced. And when I'm going following this technology day by day because this is my daily routine. And there's another scary part actually. Very big, very promising jobs also will be eliminated in future. For example, auditors, accountants will be taken care by the SAP system. We don't need to have an accountant anymore already. So if you see our country's current situation, they are introducing e-invoicing. So that means everybody, they're going to force you, they're going to force all the business, not force yet, but they are introduced. It's still beginning stage. We need to have the system number one. After that, this system integrated with the LSDN number two. Whatever you purchase, in 2 seconds, LSDN will reply to you. I Miss Comedy, you purchase BMW, thank you. So it's going to happen. It's already started. And then, so you also say you purchase 1 million ringgit from here, this company. You receive a notification. The seller also receive a notification. So LSDN will find you. Like last week you talked, right? LSDN easily find you. Hey, how come you buy 1 million ringgit property, but you never declare your income? That's the one problem. Second problem, after 1 year finish, LSDN will send an email to you. Sana, this year you earn 5 million. You have spent only 500,000. So 4.5 million is your total income. Pay this much. Sorry, pay tax. You have to pay tax 3 million. So you have you don't know how you're going to take a leave. Other than you just need to pay that because all your expenses already captured, all your income already captured. So this is the first stage, level 1. As I said, baby level. Just imagine in a 5 years time or 10 years time, everybody 100% must use. System will get intelligent. System already trained. System already get use data. He will analyze your pattern, your expenses, your expenditure, your income. They will take all control. So all criminal things, gamblings slowly will be eliminated. But I don't know. The mafia world is there. They come out with a new technology. We don't know because they are positive world is also there. Negative people, negative also side also there. So we don't know. So jobs will be eliminated. Mankind will be in the risk, but I don't know. So when new things arise, new one job is eliminated, there will be new jobs arise. So I'm seeing like the consultancy's work will be more needed. No more hands-on. You don't need to go take your calculator, total up everything, and then present your charts or whatever. Everything already taken by the application. All just you need is take these things, you put it in your Google Meet. No need to present to the office also. Put it in a Zoom meeting or Google Meet. You present and then you consult them. Okay, basically I see this one. So your revenue is like this. You are going down in 5 years time. You're going to bankrupt. So these consultancies work will be there. How to interpret data, how to explain to the meaningful ways. Okay. Okay. These are another technical terms in the AI. We usually, when I do projects, I talk to my customer. I will understand what are the things they actually wanted. First is the requirement. what actually they want to have. Number two, from there we come out with the solution and architecture. Number three, we pass to our programmers. Programmers will come out and use these techniques to come out to do the solution. So the famous in this AI is actually NLP, natural language process. If you remember last time when we asked computer type, what is your name? I don't know, I think computer doesn't answer. But after some time, you ask what is your name, they have buttons like name, you will answer. So after some time later, when we ask what is your name, computer will say, my name is Alisa, my name is Siri. So that's the natural language of processing. Now, you just take your phone, press it, navigate to maybe center square, then spinning, and then it gives you direction. So it reduces our time, and then it makes more efficient to provide the solution. That's actually NLP. And then machine learning, as I said, machine will be the system will take the inputs, process it, learn. First time you ask, what is the weather tomorrow? Then you process and show you tomorrow will be windy, but it didn't happen. Then you get fed up, right? Next time you ask, then you process, you give the answer, still wrong. Then next time you say raining, you always say rain, but I don't want to bring umbrella. Then all of a sudden the rain is raining there. So it comes from the image processing, the image taken from the satellite. It take the image every milliseconds, it process it. That's why it predict, is it the weather's forecast from that. It take the images, it process it, it give the input to the station. Station will take it, and then they also see the images, and then they will give the forecasting, image forecasting for the weather. And robotic, computer vision, all these things like normal learning. We are going to talk the two things very detailed later. Application, machine learning, medical diagnostics. Just imagine somebody's wanted to somebody having some kind of a pain in your stomach. So what doctors usually do, they go to the scanning, they do take all the tests, and they do whether they need surgery. When all this process is actually very normal, right? Common. But in future, they just lie down, computer, take the input, they put, computer take your tummy, like scanning, take the one picture, project it. Besides, doctor no need to, doctor will sit in using the computer or device or hardware. Everything will be happen. So actually, that's one of the advancement of the AI. And then stock market trending. Many people lost, especially in the forest, right? Forest. Forex, yeah. But you see, when you just sign up any forest, right? Forex. Okay, and after that, you're receiving you're going to receive advertisements. I predictor, AI, stock predictor. You're going to receive all this advertisement, and you press on it. You also sign up. Then people call you virtual assistant. You think, wow, this one, we put it money there. It definitely, because AI, they put the word AI. So really work. Then you put $100, you put $10, or maybe some money. First time the AI machine run, it shows profits. Then next time you put more money. Once they reach some level, all the money gone. Actually, it's AI. AI doesn't cheat. People there, the other side actually cheating.
But I think the government is a big scammer.
That's out of topic. Okay. So as I said, the eliminating humanity in the previous slides, actually AI is not going to eliminate anyone. AI actually invented to help humanity. But then why we're saying is like mankind is in a high risk. There's some people who created that application with the negative intention. These people in future, either they wanted to make money, either they don't like certain community, they're going to use this technique and eliminate it. So that's why we always keep hearing bio war, different modern war. So in future, this will be a big threat for us. Still, man versus man only. It's not man versus AI. Okay. Any questions so far? Is it interesting?
Yes.
Okay, that another one I wanted to tell you, I wanted to show is a product recommendation. Once you browse certain products, then you will see you keep recommended the same product, similar product, different colors, different supplier. You take data, you understand your interest. Then from there, you show the suggestion. So why you give a suggestion? Because you want make your time efficient. You want the seller also boost the sales. So in the latest, what you call the latest statistic shows that there are over 60% people sales come from online platforms. So maybe another 10 or 20 years later, people more will be on the online platform to buy things. Okay. This is algorithm, but too technical. Keep here. This is actually very interesting slide. Artificial neural network. So basically, we are, as in the introduction, I mentioned that computer scientists, we are trying to adapt how the brain works and then transform, digitalize it and provide the solution. So first we understand, go through a bit history how it works. So just imagine the bulb is a one neuron, one cell in our brain, and it will lead by many factors. Many factors. For example, a baby, when you introduce one object to the baby, it will see, right? It doesn't understand. Then you say, this is car. Then next time you show the same car, he don't know, the car. And then you keep showing the baby and you keep saying this is car. After some time, the baby capture it. When next time you show, the baby say this is car. Number one. Number two, when you change color, change shape, you show another car. Baby doesn't understand. You say this is also car. Okay, then you change the big size. Then you tell the baby this is also car. So the baby brain will adapt based on the input we are giving to the baby. So you see all the circles over there, we wanted to identify whether this is a car or not. So now we are already adults. So we see everything, we know this is a car. So you see the first is a toy car, then second is a toy racing car, then car, somebody on the top of the car. But when we show to the baby see the picture, it doesn't understand. And then now I don't know whether you are facing this or not. Now when we fill up on some digital forms, they will ask you, are you woman? Are you human? Then we tick, right? Are you spam? That's another way of the checking, verify whether you are human or not. They will put pictures, ask you to select all the traffic lights.
Yeah.
Select all the cars.
Yeah. Are you a robot?
Are you a robot? So this is verify whether you are human or a robot. So all these things actually, it works. And then all these input, right? So you see the shape, color, material, texture, triangle, speed, weight, all these are the factors to tell this is a car. All these we call the attributes. So all this input will carry some kind of the weightage, electric current. Electric current, they have the weightage. So certain cases like shape, when you're talking about the shape, all cars similar shapes, right? Sedan, SUV, and MPV. So this shape is contributing big impulse to show that this is a car. So the weight will be, the current will be higher. Maybe the brand model and radio maybe is not contributing, because radio you can see anywhere also. So radio doesn't prove that this is a car. So the current will be, weight will be very, very less. Okay, we do the programming in this way. We take the input. As I said, your links, your voice, your text, everything we collect, and then we understand, we got one formula, we put it in the formula returns one value. If this value is 1, this bulb will be light up. So that means this is true. When the input all returns no points, no current, so that when we do the calculation, it shows the 0 point something, the light will be off. So that's the decision. So this is the artificial neural network. Actually, these things, after we found this technique in the AI, it solved a lot of problems. A lot of inventions happened. We see the advancements of the technologies there. So AI or artificial neural network is a very powerful technique in the AI. Any question?
Very difficult to replicate a woman's brain. Change a
Pain and emotion.
cannot copy my brain.
There's a saying.
No, man's brain cannot do that.
Why we use man brains?
You can send a virus.
It's to get a woman to design the AI.
No one will understand.
No problem. In future, it can be. It can be today.
Then another slide, we're going to talk about the sentiments. Probably you will find answer.
They already have.
Any questions? Interesting?
Terrible.
Very good. So this is the AI advantage. Adapting learning, the mission or the solution or the system, it quickly learn from the input given. And I said, I forgot to mention just now, I told you there's a current passed to light up the bulb, right? When he make fail, when he predict fail, false, right? That current number will be adjusted. For example, the shape, when every time the shape is the answer very strong, is getting strong, the value will be increased, adjusted. When the radio is not contributing at all, when I put it maybe toy, maybe different thing, and that's also radio, it doesn't give any significant value, right? So the weightage will be reduced, probably it becomes 0. So this is the machine learning technique. When some value contribute, that decisions happen, the value will be adjusted. When there's some value, the input is not relevant, the value will be adjusted to the low. So this is that's why AI become a very efficient and very accurate to predict something. Okay.
Is this network actually hardware or
Software, everything software. Software, but it takes, as I said, there's an input, process, output. Everything happens from the so input nowadays, yes sir. So inputs now in the latest era, inputs are from our click, our voice, our choice, our explore browsings, our whatever the input,
Our actions.
image, actions, expression, everything take as input and I process it, then give the yes sir.
Yeah, I want to ask you about hardware thing. So what is AI using now? What is the hardware behind it? Is it silicon, or are we moving into quantum?
Okay, sir. Talking about hardware, which hardware can the process faster? So now cloud technologies is we are using quantum and more advanced already. So now we are sharing resources. So last time we talking about the server, there will be one brain. We call one core, then 8 core octagon, then 16 core, 16 brains inside the server. So now it's so advanced. We share basis. They put it in a very big data center. They share. So for example, because you see, not everyone going to use the resources at the same time. So somebody access the storage, I mean, resources, they process. That another question came to that, another request came to the server. So they will share the resources. It's more advanced than quantum actually now. Okay, so it's a real-time operations and redundant information coding through. Okay, this coding part, when we talk about the computer programming side, everybody got one thing is adoption, second thing is coding. I take the technology, but I couldn't follow because the coding, I don't know coding. Right, that's the most questions always arise from the public. When we give the questionnaire, people will answer, I don't know coding. In fact, my friends, my colleagues who studied together with me, not everyone is still in this industry. Most of about 80-90% already migrate, shift to different industry. So not everybody can excel.
This one different coding, is it? For AI, what the coding they use?
Okay, what actually I wanted to say just now. Coding people, expert are there. Solution provider are there. There's another thing we call it a subject matter expert, which I will cover in the last end of these sessions. So the solution provider is the most important here. They will do the architecture. They will pass to the programmer. Nowadays, we are not necessarily we need a powerful coding because everything is there. When you ask, as Ms. Harry said, ChatGPT will give you all the coding. But where you're going to put this coding and how you're going to process it, the architecture. So that's the most important part we need actually. So coding part, no more issue. When we are asking about create an application, everything is that just copy paste and then you edit, put the logo, change color, and then you can start run the application. But how you're going to use it and how intelligent this application is the question.
Because if you see about coding, coding from those days, what I understand is we are moving from Fortran, go to basic, and then you C++,
C++, Java.
That's fine.
That's the language, sir. Now the language is very advanced. We have .NET environment. We have PHP, Laravel.
So this is coming to
this
is coming.
Everything we can do. They are different language. They're having a good advantage. So Laravel, they have a good match. .NET have good match. So everything have their own good match. Some encrypted, people cannot hack. Some people can hack and cheat, steal your codings. But when this one aligned with the server hardware will give the high level security so that you cannot penetrate the server. So still, there's a lot of factors with it. Okay, this is the sentiment analysis. As I said, that's another part is very interesting. Sentiment analysis. Okay, this part actually technically first we do the data collection, and then we do the pre-processing, and then we do the computing work, and then we extract feature. After that, we put it all these things in a presentable, meaningful data, and then we present. That's basically how it goes. Okay, everyone's running your own business or own daily operations. For example, teacher, you are seeing students, right? Student as your customer. When you see a student, every day, when you're teaching mathematics, so there are a lot of data involved. When you clearly, you understand, when you focus on the student, number one is their attendance, number two, their expression, whether they understand or don't understand. Mr. Kati see me only, already. This fellow can say nothing. So I used to. Once he said, this one chemistry not going to work, better you go learn plumbing. Okay, so the expert, that's why I say subject matter expert. I'm coming to that part now. Subject matter expert, they always see some kind of the pattern. This one going to lead to this output. This one going to lead this one. This one definitely become a prime minister one day. This one may be going to involve in a rocket science. So something like that. Everything involved in the pattern analyzing. So the pattern analyzing comes from the data. Data comes from where? You see, you collect your sales, everything. Today, if let's say you are selling, you're having retail shop. It's like Madam again. There are actually a lot of data involved, whether public holiday or normal day or any festival, weekend, customer. So customers choice. So if let's say a person come, what is his choice? So all this data, when you started to put it in one Excel file, the best way I explain in the number 40. That's actually very, very best to answer. Number 40, when you start to collect data, day number 1, Magna, we only talk about one field, one company, Magna. You write this number, first price, second price, third price, fourth price, and you keep writing all the numbers, put it in one Excel file. One day, you will see one pattern. This number is always change. This number is permuted and repeated. This number repeated so many. This number 0 time. Already 10 years, never come. So I think our numbers in that category. We write, they write 10 years.
Is it also so? They have got a pattern analysis there.
Of course, everything is controlled by man. That's natural. That's connected to the universe. Maybe his spiritual level is very high. That's a one interesting story I and my friend discussed a few weeks ago. We prayed every day. We also do all the religious work. When something happened, say like one accident going there, because it happened to my friend. After that incident, we talked this topic. When something happened, the God never come and tell us, hey, you going to something bad going to happen to you. We alert. God never tell, but go went to the wife, he alert the wife. Then that thing happened, the wife tell, I know this thing happened. That's why this thing not happened one time. It happened many times. Many people say the same thing. I don't know. We also pray. We also
It does happen to you, right?
yeah, it happened also happened to me. But this God is very unfair. He never come and tell me, alert me, reminded me. But he straight go to the wife and tell, hey, your husband going to meet some bad something. Maybe
So when
negative
she
things.
tells you, you won't believe. Right?
I don't know. So similar answer like the question. So these number things also happen. But when you analyze, start from today, you try to focus one small thing. If you are a footballer, if you are following footballs or rugby or whatever, hockey, you follow and see. Now players playing, manager, any odd news, the factors. As I showed you, there are so many factors in the previous slide, the car. You first need to figure it out how many the number of the factors. You try to write anything you think is a possible, just write. After that, one incident finished, you give mark. This one, yes, this one, no. Yes, no. When you follow me, you keep doing this for a certain level, you will know the trend. You will understand trend. In the medical, in your OT, when you see the child comes, your patient, when you see certain criteria or certain behavior, you will see the pattern, you will classify them in the one thing. So this thing, we call it subject matter expert. This happened, the experts previously, some people are very successful in their business or field. They are doing it manually, they won't share. They won't tell us, they won't write. Some people, they write blogs, but never tell the key formula. But they know, when see some cases, they know this one will lead this output. This one lead to this output. So they know the classification based on the patterns or data collection. So now we digitalize these things, become using a sentiment analysis. I used to do this actually in football prediction. And my accuracy, like that time, was 70 something %. So when I put the factor, I fill in the form, tick. Then I know Liverpool versus Manchester United, for example, this output, whether because 3 outcome only one, win, loss, draw. So I will get one output. I will put there in the Excel file. And after match finish, I will get that accuracy. So basically in everything, you will see the pattern. But in back to the 4D, even you collect 10 years data, we cannot get the success accuracy because that company people, right? They also having expert. they also will change the pattern. I also done some research on that. Certain year, then they will change the pattern. The pattern will be like AYM. There's a one cases when Barack Obama wins presidency in America. Before his election, America run this poll. We call it a people's opinion mining. They sent out in through the Twitter all the questions. People answer anything. They don't ABCD, no. There's no such thing. People choose Obama, people choose another person, C person, no. People just write everything. They like, they condemn, they praise. So all these, they put it in the data, we process it. That's why the sentiment analysis comes to the natural language processing. So you see data collection. I explained this using the Barack Obama's presidency, real cases, real case study. So we collect all the data, all the people opinion from the Twitter, extract from there, we put it in an Excel file or anything. Then number two, we eliminate pre-process certain words. Some people use slang, different slang. In Malaysia, we always use la. Okay la, bye la, hola. All these things need to be eliminated because the data, I mean the language, that time is not so advanced, but now still Google translation still there. Now Google translation helps us a lot. He already understand because he keep about 10 or 20 years data already there, so he understand what the phrase we are using. So now pre-processing won't take that much time. Okay, go to next. From there, we process, we do some kind of the sentiment artificial neural network. We pattern it based on the. You can see the on the up there on the semi circle there, right? Okay, we put it in the positive, negative, neutral. Okay, somebody said Barack Obama is really cannot pakai lah. Okay, so this one is actually negative, right? Classify it as a negative. Barack Obama very racial, for example. Put it a negative. So we put the classification tag in everything. System do we don't do because it's a million of data there. We cannot go choose one by one. We put it. System will go through all these things and put them tags. After that, when you see now from the big data, we have a 3 answer only: positive, negative, neutral. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 only, right? Pattern. So how many one? How many positive? How many negative? How many neutral? We already see that pattern. So that's how it works with the sentiment analysis. Okay, we don't stop there because these studies could fail if I don't test my model and I don't prove my model. So visualization presentation is there. So what we do from the 1 million data, 60% of data we do this training, and then we come out with the answer, right? 40% we don't give the answer. 40% we manually put, okay, this one will go there, this one will go there, and then we compare to the system answer and our answer, whether it's true or not. So the 40%, which means of 400,000 data, we use to test our model, that will give the accuracy of the model. This accuracy in those days, this happened in year 2008, if not, 8. I still remember at the time I was closely following things, Twitter. My wife every time scold me, why always in the Twitter? I don't follow in the Instagram. I never open Instagram. I very rare open Facebook. But I always will be in the Twitter because Twitter gives you so many data, so much huge data. When you follow something, you go to Twitter, you will get some idea, some pattern, because that people putting their post, right, is a real people, it's not robot.
Yeah.
And it's not managed by their manager, it's managed by themselves. Cristiano Ronaldo, he take time, he type, he put post and he post like us, like we do every day, right? So President Donald Trump, at that time is a very superior time, a very interesting time, because every day he put something going to happen tomorrow, like he put a negotiation, he's going to take a very powerful decision, right? Today he will put some kind of the clue. He will put a clue that we create one what's called speculation. But some people they understand something going to happen, then we follow the news. So the data is there, and this data comes from the people's opinion, and this is very advanced in the shopping and the manufacturer. That's why, as I told you just now, from there, whatever the comment you put, you write Shopee, maybe chef, what that another one shopping the Shane. Shane. If you go put 1,000 people, I'm actually not the user, so I am not so familiar with this brand. I'm more in the creating side. I create and then make you all adimai.
He means slave to it. He's making us slave to
Hey,
all that.
not slaves. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flip sort of.
So, this artificial sentiment analysis is actually very advanced, and everybody we should try to understand how it works and apply in your daily usage. Especially those are running business, those are running your retail shops, any business or insurance, or your criminal things, your police things, right? So what we are seeing, we are digitalize it, become a very good and trained model to help in the future. You see the images, some people are there, some people are here, loudly. So from there we can come up with the statistic. So all these things are extracted from this analysis. This is pros and cons. Okay. The last part I wanted to talk about this. Now I already explained to you in very detail how AI works and what is AI. So what we can do, actually we are still in a user category. We are still struggling adapting this AI. All right. Is still struggling to understand how AI, what is AI, how it works. But when you see in the future, when I say this one will challenge mankind, will challenge the jobs. So what we need to do, try to become a subject matter expert. Okay, I am running my own software house. So whatever I say to you, I explain to you, everything comes from my experience. I'm not studying and telling, not like that. So everything is from my experience. But still, I cannot do many businesses. I cannot run online shopping. I cannot run maybe barber applications. I cannot run maybe any of the application using AI because I am not subject matter expert. I know how to create system. I know how to make it work. I know how to make it efficient. So the expert still must be there. The expert who really expert, he see the pattern, he see, and then he know this one. But as I told you, right, this one lead to that, this one lead to that. He can take a decision very precisely, very efficiently. That person must come to this field and consult with the experts, replicate their ideology and do their own system. Because this system become a future. People are going to use this system. If we are not creating, we are not transforming this our knowledge, whatever we will learn, our experience into the system, we never replicate. This will be no more in use. And then another person come. The new person need to study, go through all the terrible experience, whatever we already previously have, and then he need to create that application. So let's say you are having something, maybe you think you are very expert in these things. So maybe occupational therapy, she's seeing patient and then she's seeing there's nothing in the world I can find a very perfect system here. So that means she can come out with something and then she practice in the daily operation, and then she can market to other people. When other people find it, yes, correct, good, useful, she will make money. Okay. So That's all for today. I think, any question before close?
Very good.
Many questions.
Then the human behavior, like for example, the trust people trust the shaman and the doctor. So that the some pain they will find the shaman first to take the medicine. Until the pain comes serious, they will find the doctor. Same also to the year 2000, people will come to the Google. They say the Mr. Google to find any answer and any answers. And the people come to the consultant to find the solution. And then they will find the consultant to the end, the last resort. So in the AI, the system of the Google, but the expansion, so version. So like the flashlight of the babies, you find the car. So for the like the age for the like that the people, you find the car. So what the best option to trust the
ABC,
picture of that car? Yeah.
okay. Doctor actually very complicated solution. So I will say there are already some applications, some solutions in the market. But the thing is, as I told you, still new, still it taking data, still doctors, experts, professionals, patients, they're still feeding data. Maybe another 10 or 20 years, whatever years you ask, right? It's not a question, will be there. Whenever we have the thing, that's the solution will tell you, Mr. Prabu, in the 5-year time, you will be there. You need to do these things. Better take. But now we have one system we call Wi-Fi. You always alert us. We want this. But the system in the medical and okay, there's a complication in the medical line, legal line. It will be very personal to the case by case. So you see the real cases, they do the solution, they solve the case, they put it in as the data, they feed to the system. So still new, so baby, the legal and the medical line, it will take a lot of time. But that's why I say, I show you one presentation, we are still in the first era that feeding data, right? So in today, if you understand, as I said just now, you become a subject matter expert, you understand how it's going to work, how you can come out with the perfect things. That means in future, we become the successful person in this world. But medical line is a very complicated. So yet, no very perfect system is there, but people are still feeding it. Any question?
AI, and go back to cloning. First time cloning came, right? There was an issue, a moral issue. Because cloning, you were very scared that cloning can lead to what is called cloning you itself. Even some countries were already going into that, So then become a ethics issue, moral issue, humanity issue. All right. So now they are also going to that part of AI, because AI can be used also into like I give you an example, the cloning part, where countries were actually going into doing the cloning part. They were actually going into it. All right. And then they have to come out with this, stop it, is it? So now AI also, I think that's now regulatory, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think UK and US are coming out.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. They are scared of that. What is actually they are scared of? Deepfake is one of them, I understand, deepfake. But besides deepfake, what is exactly what they're so scared of?
So cloning is, I still think very less possibilities, sir. But what Elon Musk is doing is he's trying to create a kind of a chip, very, very tiny chip. You're going to put it inside the brain.
You got? He got ready. So that's why that's the issue now, people are scared, right?
Yeah, they can control. Anyway, the intention is good or bad, but still we are afraid
the creators will always say it's for good.
Yeah,
That they have ulterior motive behind it.
whatever they introduce, they will say good.
Like slowly lah, this AI thing also, we can see, like the people read George Orwell all, 1984. Big Brother is watching, Big Brother is watching, freedom is going.
Right.
So, and the computer came in, like to say lah, our freedom, privacy is slowly going off.
Yeah.
So it all belongs to the state now. So, what is, if you go into, what is communism? Those days people are so scared of, right? And the state was watching you. So now it looks like every state is going to watch you.
Now our phone is watching us.
Everyone is watching, right?
So that when talk about the maps every day following us, we still can find out the tracking where you go, and so on. But
The phone itself is a tracker, right?
tracking, actually, first enemy is the phone. Social media. Social media when first introduced Facebook, right? So many people criticize the social media.
Yeah.
Why we need to share the photos? Why we need to share the location? They come in the punching, right? Where they are now. They enter the family, their house. There's a one game. I can't remember the game introduced. It's like we are going to Pokemon or something. Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Then we go catch.
Yeah.
You can read the right. It's because he will take the data. The whole house will understand. So basically, we creating some things, and then we people addictive, and then we achieve our objective.
Yeah, you
That
need one-
objective, basically by person. If he has a good intention, it will be good. He has a bad intention, it will be bad. I used to hack phone sometimes some years ago, but one incident happened. Then from there, I regret that incident. From there until now, I never do such thing. I'm not hacking anymore. It's good purpose or bad purpose, I'm not hacking anymore. This happened before marriage. So now I
Then heck,
better don't touch. High voltage. High voltage. Phone. Already know that's high voltage. I had to touch.
That's stress.
Any questions? Anything else? Any question?
So now we can use AI to take over the doctor, right?
No more.
We can put in what problem it does, then ask what do you recommend, what medicine you recommend. You can go to the pharmacy and buy.
Yeah, whatever doctor are putting in the system become a right food. As we are feeding, we are feeding data. There are X-rays, there's consultants. Then after that, the treatment follow-ups, how long they take to recover, everything become a data.
Actually, the answer that you get is option. Okay, you still need experts' advice to make a decision. Yeah, so sometimes we make decision for ourselves,
Yeah,
putting our lives into risk. Yeah.
It's a very difficult to replicate the consultancy's work. Still, we need people, experts consultation. Subject matter expert. Then when subject matter is there, technology partner is there, probably we can create something. So we need to work as a team. There's no such thing like we do business our own. When you see like a Grab doesn't own any cars initially, right? But now you see all the Grab's cars is their company's car now. How they own so many cars. When we introduced the idea, there's so many evokes in the parliament, everywhere. But after sometimes people adapt that culture because it reduce a lot of errors, a lot of time, efficiency increase. So similarly, when we do the business, there's no more such thing that we are running business our own. We no more in the term competitors, no more ready. We need to work together. Then we see how we can collaborate and work. Like bus, the bus agency, right? They come out with the solution. All the bus is like booking under them. So it's like they having the population, the community behind them. They give the business to the bus. So in fact, they are not owning any bus.
The community is important.
Community is important. Community is the selling point.
It's a important, yeah. The community of buyers and shopping.
I think AirAsia and
Yeah.
Firefly joining together.
Yeah,
That
community
Asian
is-
Firefly.
Murthy.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
AirAsia and Firefly and collaborating,
ஆஹா.
maybe using the same system.
Because one is downtrend, another one is also need to do something. They collaborate, making big. The business is not in a good condition, so they are collaborating to make a big value, increase their value, and then they are joining together all the resources they have. Okay,
Okay,
that's all from me today.
thank you.
Any errors, anything wrong mistake?
Well done, Prabu.
Thank you.
Prabu, meeting finish,